So Bordeaux, the marketplace and the dynamic of the wine is quite interesting in 2015 because we've just been through the primeur campaign, which is once a year the chateaux start to release their new wines. This year they were releasing the 2014 vintage, which is actually a fairly decent vintage. The critics were very positive after 2013, which was a bit of a weak year, and 2010, which was outstanding, was followed by 11, poor, 12, okay actually, but not with pricing, which was exciting for the market, 13, which was very poor, so 14 was the great news. 14 was actually much better vintage comparable to 2006. People were fairly satisfied with the release price on the chateau in the first growth. So we as a fund decided to invest, actually took substantial position in all the first growth, like Aubryon, like Lafayette, like Mouton Rothschild. We took quite a substantial position in Mouton Rothschild because we saw that this year is going to be an interesting vintage to hold and also an interesting vintage for the investors. Similarly, we invested in some of the wines which have a real brand, which have a, I would say, a fairly steady quality flow, like Lynch-Bache is always one of them, and the price of Lynch-Bache was really good this year, and we decided that it would be a good investment for the fund. Conversely, we actually stayed away from many big names in Bordeaux because they could not realize the market had changed, and they continued to try to charge a premium for their wines when the world has shifted away for many, many years now from the Bordeaux marketplace. So we continue to invest in Bordeaux, which you still see as the most liquid category, but we are very selective in what we did. So first growth, yes. Some big names like Lynch and Pontet Canet, yes. Many others were like Moreau's, which was, it's a good wine, but priced actually way above what it should be at levels which are close to 4 or 5 years ago, is actually not a sensible investment platform. So this is what happened in Bordeaux. We continue to believe in it. We're going to continue to invest in it. What is good is on LIVEX, we see much more transaction happening around the Bordeaux marketplace. The market is bullish again, and it has not been so for many, many years. So we see some good signs. It's not a full-fledged recovery yet, but definitely a category to hold and to keep for the fund. We have 25% of the assets in the fund in Bordeaux. Our policy is to stick between 25 and 30%.